4 levels of business relationship. One of the biggest challenge for managers, executives, CEOs, entrepreneurs, or anybody who's leading an organization or leading just in a local office or a nationwide brand. The most difficult thing to do is learning how to work with people, right? And the challenge comes down to this, and I hear this all the time. You know, people say, well, so I become a friend to somebody that I'm leading first? So I become their inner circle, so I treat them like brothers and sisters, and I hear all the time, right? And I run a big sales organization, and I see some of my managers, you know, before they even get to know someone, and they just joined their organization and they just got hired. They'll be like, hey bro, ho sister, and they already lovey-dovey with each other. And eventually what's gonna happen is that they no longer can lead those people, because when you become so close to certain people so fast, all of a sudden those people no longer respect your, leadership, right? Because they're too close to you. Now, some of you might say, well, does that mean I don't want to be friends with anybody? Is that what you're saying? No, that's not what I'm saying. Then you see another type of leaders that is very strong, very firm, and it's all about business. Then eventually they end up with no one they can trust. So that's also a challenge, right? And then you see some leaders and it'd be like, hey, can I be a mentor to you? They trying to mentor people too fast, right? And they haven't done anything, but they trying to be a philosopher. They trying to be a coach. And then eventually their people no longer want to follow them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So today, I want to unpack for my 27 years, close to 28 years being an entrepreneur, running a sales organization, dealt with a lot of people, still dealing with a lot of people. What are the 4 main levels of relationship that you have to understand, and which one of this relationship should go first, and then second, and then third, and then the fourth? And I want you to pay attention to the sequencing of this different levels of relationship in business. Level number 1 of business relationship is you being a leader first. You the leader, you leading them. That's a relationship. If you tell somebody to show up early, you show up earlier. If you tell somebody to stay late, you stay later. If you tell somebody to save more money, you save a lot more money than they do. If you tell somebody to work hard and they put in 5 hours a day, you better put in 10 hours a day and double the effort. And they see it if you do consistently. If you tell somebody to hit their sales target, you also have to hit that sales target. Those are stuff that I have to learn many years. It's by lead by front. I'm talking about everything. If anything that comes out from your mouth and you want your people to do something, you make sure that you're being the leader in that department, in anything that you try to get them to do. That's the first level of relationship, is that you are leading in the front, they are watching you, and they are following you. That's a relationship. It's more of me do it first, you do it second, but we are together in the field. We are in the trenches together. I'm not above you. I'm with you together. That's the first level of business relationship you need to establish to someone you try to lead. Second level of business relationship. Now, when you achieve success, when you achieve some kind of success of people you're leading, understand something. $100,000 earner, okay, whatever industry you might in, you can't lead somebody that's making $80,000 a year already, because the gap is too small. If somebody want to lead somebody that already make $80,000 a year, you yourself better make $250,000, at least 3 times of what that person that you're trying to lead. If you get to the level where you are ahead, way ahead, that's what I want to say. Now it gives you moral authority to become a coach. It gives you moral authority to teach somebody of your experience, of your mistakes, and ultimately let you to have the success you are having today. Because now people are no longer listening to what you say, is because now they're watching your results, and you can use your experience plus results guiding your people to get to that next level as well. Now the second level is more of a coach to a student, okay? Coach to a student. You follow what I just said? The first level is what? Me and you together. We in trenches together. Second relationship, business relationship. I am the mentor. I am the coach. I'm leading you. Now, if you work harder, longer, deal with a lot of people, hire a lot of good people, fire a lot of bad people, eventually you went through a lot of numbers. Now, the third level of business relationship, now eventually through this group of people that you work with, you have to eventually have fewer friendship with these people in the business with you. So out of all these people that you work with, that I work with over the years, eventually few of them will become your friends. And you have to be very carefully selecting out of all these people you're doing business with who belong to that circle of people that you want to become friends with. Somebody that you feel great to be around with, you laugh about things. Once you establish that relationship, guess what? You're gonna have a circle of friends around you that you're very comfortable being around with outside of the business environment. And then the last level of business relationship is what I call inner circles. Inner circles are very few. When I say very few, I'm talking about very few. It should be less than 5 fingers, right? Inner circle means people that are value driven. You add value in their life, they add value back to you. These are the people who's generous. They are not cheap. These are the people who are not jealous. These are the people who has close lips, meaning if you share with business strategy with each other, they don't just go out there and immediately telling other people, and they have tight lips. Inner circle protect each other. They don't backstab each other. You know, many years, I work with a lot of people. Outside service, they're all rosy, they're all like lovey, dandy, but behind, they're backstabbing each other. And I went through a share of my experience of a lot of people that I work with, I mentor, and eventually they become backstabber. And it's normal, right? It's normal, but you have to watch out those people. Don't let them go into your inner circle. And if you made a mistake and let them be in your inner circle, eventually you have to distance away and move on to with another inner circle group. Very important. Hire people very slow, fire people very fast. Inner circle ultimately are the people who can help you to build big business, big life, big companies. They are intense. Their work ethic is right here. Your work ethic's right here. It's not which one is better than. You both are very intense. Both of you have the big vision, same vision. Personality could be different, okay? But the vision is the same. The principles are the same. If you can find those few people in your life, inner circle type, man, you can run through walls. You can conquer the world together. So I hope today you understand the sequence, how you establish, okay, business relationship in your office, in your organization, in your company will determine what kind of organization you can build one day. I hope today's message is a value-driven message to all of you. And if you feel that way, you learn something, it's value-driven, again, don't be stingy. I'm asking all my audience today, don't be stingy. Post a comment below, let me know what you learned. Share this video to all of the entrepreneurs out there or anybody that you feel this message can be beneficial to them. And ultimately, download my free version of the Just Win app at the end of my video. All right, guys, take care and see you next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.